Sound the alarm. Yeah, these guns are full and loaded and I'm heavily armed. My trigger fingers itching and I'm ready.
Your next match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is Shotgun Tony Gunn.
I can't believe Dean Hill is going to bring back Damon Olivencia. I mean, I respect Dean, but he's losing his marbles. The cheese is sliding off his cracker. His cerebrum is short-circuiting, Gilbert.
November 22nd, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday night, Thanksgiving Thunder, a special edition of Ohio Valley Wrestling Television. And yes, high octane, 200%, Jamin is back.
And his opponent, he is the Beast Unleashed, Zo!
What our majority owner has done has laid out a series of landmines for Captain Chaos, waiting for one to explode. Speaking of explosive situations, this is Zo and Tony Gunn Part 3.
These guys certainly have a lot of history between each other. And Big Zo looking for revenge after a controversial loss at the Saturday Night Special.
Well, I can't help it. I'm looking at my watch here, and it looks to me like Zo time is about over, and it's finally time for the Gunn Show.
Look at the blatant sign of disrespect, the slaps in the face between these two. They fought at the Saturday Night Special in a rematch from their bout last month that was supposed to be for the #1 contendership, but a missed call by the referee led to a controversial ending.
How could you say Zo time is over? Look at the size of that man. Look at the strength. Look at the power. Zo time is not over.
I don't disagree with you. However, Tony Gunn is the best wrestler here. That's why he won the wrestling match between him and Zo at the special.
Look at the athleticism displayed by the Juggernaut. That's a man who's near 400 pounds, who moved like a luchador with the spinning back heel kick and the round-off into a series of back elbows.
Oh my gosh, power, grace, that man has it all.
Guillotine leg drop, and Tony Gunn wisely rolls to the outside, trying to break the force and momentum of Zo.
Look, if Zo knows what's good for him, I think he should go back to Josh Ashcraft and ask for his spot back in the Legacy of Brutality. I think they have an open spot now.
Have you finally conceded that Dapper Dan's time in LOB is done?
Well, I could say I don't know if they're going to be on the same page anymore after seeing what we saw backstage.
Again, it was a night of explosions, a night of chaos, a night of controversy at the Saturday Night Special, and that's why we say you can never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. How about the match that was signed for E-Town on November the 18th at the Von Reno Starks Community Center? Every match that night's going to be inside a steel cage, including when Michael Hayes must put his title on the line.
And you talk about
Tony Gunn's on top, leg is hooked here.
Yeah, you talk about steel cage matches. We don't see many controversial finishes with those. It's going to be settled in the ring.
So let's say that Jamin defeats Michael Hayes on Thanksgiving Thunder edition of OVW
it's a
television.
Big if.
So then December 2nd, where Matrix has his rematch, is it Jamin and Matrix for the OVW title?
I certainly hope not. I don't like either of those guys.
That's what our majority owner, Dean Hill, has laid out.
That would be one heck of a matchup.
That would be a first time ever, ladies and gentlemen. Belly to back, and Tony Gunn folded in half like an accordion.
I've never seen Tony get manhandled like that.
Went to the well one too many times, and two well-placed feet to the back of the spine.
It's a veteran move from Tony Gunn.
Gunn going up to the top rope here, and we don't often see him do that.
Really, he hasn't busted out a lot of top rope maneuvers until he started going one-on-one with the man they call Zo.
Again, remember, last month these guys were in a #1 contendership situation, and they're both jockeying for position, trying to get back there. For our majority owner, who has clearly said that the best way to advance here is to impress him, they know that the stakes are high.
And this is exactly what you got to do, Gilbert, when you're wrestling a big guy. Get him off his feet and put damage on him.
Tony Gunn, I mean, he really is, in my opinion, in his opinion, the greatest wrestler here. I mean, he's been around the territories. He started his career down in Memphis, working down there. He has a lot of great accolades, and it's just a matter of time before he finally is able to secure the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
And still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, which will see the returning Bad Boys Club, back and better than ever in action against Team Big Smooth, who's going to become the #1 contender for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship and face the top guys at the December 2nd Saturday Night Special.
Bad Boys Club certainly made their presence known at the Saturday Night Special, attacking Slade and Giza. Whoa!
You know, y'all want to talk about how Jamin and Tyler Matrix would be a dream match. How about this? What if you saw Tony Gunn going against his former partner, Michael Hayes? Now, that is a dream match waiting to happen.
Well, you know, the majority owner, Dean Hill, is laying out landmines, opponents, week in, week out for Michael Hayes. Somewhere along that road, Tony Gunn may be that opponent. But then again, it could also be Zo. Both of these guys want to be #1 contender. They want that shot. They want the one title that's eluded them here in OVW.
Oh,
and so the best way to get there is with a win.
Oh!
Powerful Samoan drop from Zo.
He's not even Samoan.
I'm not going to argue with him.
I just know Tony doesn't want Samoa that.
The juggernaut Zo beginning to rally here. Can he put Tony Gunn away?
I don't think so. It's time for the Gun Show.
The shotgun, if he hits this DDT, it could be over.
Oh my goodness.
Zo powers out and plants Gunn.
I feel like the ground just shook.
It did.
How did he have the strength to do that? Hold on. Things are going.
Hold on, we got company.
Whoa!
We got company. The legacy of brutality. They were fighting him back earlier, and the problems just spilled out to ringside. Cash Flow and Dapper Dan, and Zo knows these two very well. He was once a part of this legacy.
Zo tried to break him up, and now he's getting the punishment for it.
Right.
Zo and Dapper Dan, Tony Gunn and Cash
The
Flow.
winner of the match via disqualification, Zo!
Someone's got to get control here.
Well, we know Cash and Dan like to fight. Maybe they're just practicing for their next match.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I've said it all night. Chaos and controversy aplenty here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. The legacy of brutality blew up in our face at the Saturday Night Special. Nothing solved between Zo and Gunn. We got problems aplenty and not enough problem solvers around here. We're gonna take a timeout, try and cool things off.
Oh, man.